Hey man, let me out of this car.
Basement. 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 How are you guys? You guys hear me?
Yes.
Because I never get to sound right.
Yep.
Right, Gene?
You're a little echoey, but we hear you just fine.
Always a little echo, man. Guess I should start wearing those, what do you call those things?
Earbuds.
You put on your ears? Yeah.
I don't
Guess
use
I
them.
should do that.
Hey, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Dark, Courtney, everybody. What's up, everybody? How are you doing tonight? Yeah, no, it's been a minute since me and Billy both been in here together. Either he's got something going on, I got something going on, you know?
Yeah, it's busy times.
Definitely.
Busy times.
Good, busy, but busy. Absolutely.
Man, let me tell you something that's crazy.
What's
I'm
that?
sitting here looking at one folder on my computer, and it's got the file that I want. I'm looking at the file. But when I try to bring the file into my program, oh, never mind. It's not going to work. Bummer. I was trying to put us a background up, put a resilient speaker up there because they've agreed to help with our finals awards. So I was going to start promoting them. I'll have that ready for next week.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Travis to reach out to me and talk to me. I'm anxiously waiting what's going on with Travis and them.
Yep.
So I'm excited. I'm excited for everybody.
Me too.
I think these awards are going to be amazing, and I think it's going to be people are going to be happy as hell over these awards.
It's going to be good, and then it's not going to be good because you're going to come out with these things they're going to love, and they're going to like.
Expect
It was just right? Because Billy didn't do it. Jimmy gets in charge of the awards. We get good stuff. That's what they're going to think. Make me look bad, man.
Well, I don't know about that. You've been doing all the awards yourself. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Jimmy got on the phone and asked for help.
Yeah.
So I could buy some good awards for you guys, or so we could buy some awards, whatever.
I do think I enjoy not having to fabricate them for the first time, you know.
Well, I think like me and you were talking about, you know, maybe 2-3 months into the new season, maybe we need to be reaching out and trying to find us some people that want to help and sponsor again for the next year.
Yeah. So we need to get those sponsors that have agreed to do so. Go ahead and get it done so we can start promoting them, you know.
Yes,
Give them something for their money.
That too as well. Oh, the shows.
Yeah, we try to do that. We just always forget.
Yeah, I mean, Billy does his best on it because, you know, obviously I don't have all that information sitting right in front of me like Billy does because he gets
all I do is go to Facebook and read them off.
But yeah, absolutely.
So what we got new, man? We got anything new? Okay, hey, let's discuss.
No.
Let's discuss some things.
Yeah, I like it.
We have a new thing coming, and we talked about it a couple nights ago. It's not new, but so we're going to start our version of our world records, right?
Oh, you announced that already? Damn, I didn't even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We talked about it. I know we
yeah.
talked about it. Hell yeah, that's badass.
So,
Listen,
but here's the thing. So we talked about clamp them or not, and we talked about when do we do it? Like at finals, right? Do you need to back it up or do you don't?
2 rows.
I got some feedback because of the first, since this is our first one, right? So we don't have any records at all. So maybe let the finals be the first, whatever the scores, be the first world record.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's a thought. But they wouldn't be backed up if we just use it as final numbers, you know, as our finals, you know. So I think we go ahead and do it like we want to, which is let it be separate and back it up And if nobody does it in certain classes, we just don't have a record holder there.
Nope.
You
It'll be an open record. But okay, now just for somebody, because this is something we didn't talk about. Say, like you were saying, say there's an open class. Say assassin. Say nobody ran for the world record in assassin. Can they pay later on to do a world record run in assassin, or do they have to wait until next year?
Simply only at finals.
That's what I wanted to hear.
And this didn't come from me. Yeah, this didn't come from me. This quote come from somebody else, but honestly, I don't know who. But the quote was, records are to be broken, not erased. Right? Yeah. Was that you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is how we will proceed with them.
It was records are to be broken, not reset. That was what it was.
Okay. Well, so at the first of every year, everybody wipes off their records, and they start over, which is what we've done with our top 10. But we're not going to do that with our world records.
Well, yes, world records hold all year long.
It'll hold all year.
That is an accomplishment only you can set, and you can set it at finals. And that is going to be a separate class that you have to run, and you have to back that number up.
Yeah,
so if you hit a 171, you better be able to hit another 171. But like Billy said, you'll be able to keep that record, will be your record all year long. Nobody else can ever touch that record until next year. But we're not going to erase it, so somebody's going to have a chance to come in there and lower than you and have the record next year. They have to beat what you put up. So if you go in there and put up a 152 and nobody beats you next year, the record's still yours.
Yep.
And it still goes like that. The record stays until it is broken, not erased. So we're not going to erase anything. Finals runs will not count. No. You have to do your separate run, and it is a separate thing that you have to separately pay for.
It is definitely a members thing.
Members only.
Yeah. Yeah. And
it can only be beat at finals. Yes, Greg. That's the only time they could ever run that class is at finals only, period.
Yep.
So.
And it'll probably be $50, and that cost is simply we'll make you a super nice big 9x12 plaque and mail it to you. That'll well cover that.
Absolutely. So it's going to be something fun, I mean, think about it. If you could come in there and set that record,
that'd be cool.
That'd be a cool accomplishment that you'll have.
Yeah, it won't be in the spreadsheet like on top 10s. We're going to hard code it into the website, so it'll always be there.
Yeah, so I think it'll be fun. I kind of want to.
So that's one thing, and so we was discussing clamp that or not. We don't clamp all year, but I think we should clamp that because that way nobody can slide nothing in on us. That is a legit, if you want to call it legit, like stealth. You're not going to have somebody slip a 3K in that really does 5, Now, for me, honestly, if we have a 3K class and you do 3,050 watts, or I don't care on the normal basis, like even at finals, really. I mean, that's close enough, and but for the world records, I think we need to just clamp it and let it eat.
Okay, so
we were saying, well, yeah, okay. If you want to do a finals run and then then yeah, it would be 3. Actually, yeah, it'd be 3 because you had to back it up. Now, we're not backing it up like everybody else backs it up. So you got to do it usually in a minute or two after, 5 minutes or something like that. Well, no, you can pull to the edge of the tent and sit there for as long as you like, recharge all day, right? The only thing is we have discussed is if you do want to pull off before you back it up, is you can't pull off and go away. You have to stay right there by the tent so that we know you didn't go change equipment or something like that,
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Shannon, basically you missed that we're going to have a new world record this year for every class. And basically you could only set the record at finals and you have to back it up. So if you do a 151, you have to back up that 151 to get that record.
Mm-hmm.
If you go higher, obviously we're not going to care. And yes, it is members only.
Yeah,
You
members
have
only.
to be a judge. There's no cheaters. There's no nothing. And Billy just threw a curve in there. That class we're going to clamp. So if you want to do stealth, and stealth is a 3K class, and you go over 3K, you're bust. You're done. You can't run. You're done with that record.
Now you can do it again right then and there. You know,
Yeah.
you can do it again.
Back it up. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And also, man, look, we're not going to be like the other orgs that, oh, you get 2 runs to try. No. If you need to do it 10 times, sit there and do it 10 times, right? Like if you're doing it and you bust to 3,010 watts, just do it again and stay under 3, you know? And if it takes 5 times to make that happen, do it.
I agree with that, but I think they should have to stay in the lanes and do it right then and there.
I don't want them to have to stay there to back it up because
no, not back up, but just their first run. Say they're in stealth class and they do 3K, but they're 35.
You got to put up a good number.
Your first run has to be while you're in the lanes. You can't leave and come back and redo it. It has to be while you're in the lanes the first time. Your backup run, like Billy said, you can go over and charge a little bit and come back. But your first run,
let things cool off. Whatever you want to do. Come back 4 hours later. We don't care. You know, give us your best.
I'm just trying to think of some of these oddball things that people are going to say or ask. I'm just kind of trying to throw it out there right now so we can kind of put it all to bed.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of new for us. And look, we're only able to do this because our classes are getting kind of solid now. By that, I mean, they're not changing all the time. You know, as we were growing, you know, we were changing, we were learning.
Isaac's actually got it.
Huh?
He's got a good, what are we going to do about the music runs? If you want to clamp.
Same thing.
How you going to clamp a music run with the power?
Our music runs don't have a power cap, so you don't have to clamp those.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking because that's what.
Yeah.
So music classes, we will not be clamping.
Obviously. Yeah, if the class that we have doesn't have a power limit, then we're not clamping it.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I'm excited about this, man. But as I was saying, we've been getting feedback from everybody, and this year, really, none of any of our classes are changing. Nobody's said anything bad about any of them, other than we're creating a few for some extreme vehicles. Other than that, they're gonna stay the same. So it'd be kind of like if we'd have done these records three or 4 years ago, it wouldn't have been no good because everything's changed.
Right. No, that is not a class you have to run for at 5 shows. You can only do the world record. Excuse me, at finals only.
Yeah, and you can only do it in a class that you're qualified for at finals. You can't just show up and get the record in a class that you never been in.
Okay.
You know, I mean.
Well, that's good that you said that because, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be somebody going to be like, oh, well, nobody's running in a Monster. I'm going to just go over to Monster and set that class. Well,
that is another reason we're charging the $50 so that people won't just get in one and try to do it. So, no, you have to be qualified for it, you know.
So we'll make it it's basically going to be like a finals run, but it's a separate thing. So you have to qualify for Monster to run in Monster.
And you can go for a world records if you like, $50 more. If you get it, we're going to make you a nice plaque, mail it to you, and $50 will cover that probably.
No, like I said though, Shannon, that's a separate thing that you'll do at finals only. That's going to be a world record. It's going to be pretty cool. So it'll be something. And in case you didn't catch it, we're not going to erase the scores or reset or anything like that. It has to be broken. So if you set a score, a 151 in any class, and nobody beats that next year, that stays there. Yes, absolutely.
That is accurate.
100%. Yes, sir. What if you qualify in stealth and boss? Can you run both? Yes.
Yes, you can.
Absolutely. If you like he said, if you qualify for them classes for finals, you can run it for a world record. But you have to qualify to run for finals to be able to do that.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Classes you ran for sure. So.
And to those that realizes that Warlock and another class or two is off of the top 10 list. I have sent to the guy, and he's going to fix that for us. We created those extreme classes, and it bumped them down more spots than we have on the display. So he's gonna fix that.
Absolutely. So we'll see. You know, it's gonna be some cool shit coming up. You know,
yeah, it's something.
So music classes will be 3 runs or 1. No, basically, you will do your normal final run for finals, and then after that's all said and done, then you will have to rerun separately for your world record. And then you will have to do your first run and then back it up as a second run. So it's going to be like a whole separate thing. It's going to be at finals, but not part of finals. It's going to be its own little separate entity.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So did we get the belts figured out? So Jimmy has a source for the belts, and he has to talk to that guy, and he hasn't yet, but he will soon. Very soon.
Very soon, hopefully. Very soon, hopefully. Tim Jones.
Yep. Right? Did my hair for you, Tim. Right?
But yeah, I see you was kind of a little bit everywhere this week.
Who's that?
You've been everywhere in these last couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah, it's been a long week, man. Ain't no doubt.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
So, Isaac, what we were talking about is if we're basically talking about the world records. So, basically, if you were to come in a Burt class, let's say something's got power and you want to do a world record run there, you would do your finals run or the world record run first, whichever, don't matter. But so a finals run is 1 run, and then if you do a world record run, that's 2. So that means 3 of them. Y'all, we got royalty in the house. Did y'all hear me? Can you believe this? He ought to just come on this live stream with us.
Who is it?
Jeremiah Becker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. He handles his business, man. Right?
No, we really. Oh, look at that. We really got. Look at that.
Yeah, I know it. Right? We got 2 big dogs in the house.
We got Mr. RP himself in the house. What's up, guys? How are you?
Yeah, we got 3 big dogs.
Now we got Warren in here too. Hell,
right?
we're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Right?
How are you guys doing tonight? Appreciate you guys stopping in and kind of watching me and Billy just chit chat. We were kind of talking about some new world record classes we're going to have for the next season. So.
Oh yeah, it's true. He'll be able to play in a lot of those extreme classes.
Boy, I'm telling you, he's got. No one's going to take that world record away from RP. Once he sets it, it's done.
Right.
Sorry, guys, but it's true.
I don't know. We'll see. I know he wants some competition. He might go help somebody else get loud just to have it. Right? He would do that.
Take a break from school. Okay, that's what's up. Absolutely.
So let's see. Now, what does he say? So how's the sound at finals? Why don't all the judges have top 10 lists printed up so everyone can see who's the top 3? See if they can go for. So if you're at finals and you're qualified, you can go for the top 10. If you're qualified at finals, you can go.
Yeah. I kind of get what you're saying, Pop Tart, but in that same sense, it doesn't matter. Even if you're not first place and you still want to go for that world record, you can. You just better hope the guy in first place doesn't come back and reset it after you. I mean, that's always the thing, but and then you can go back and run again. Hey.
I'd like to say something, Jimmy.
That would be fun.
So our finals this year, every year they're satellite, and people have been asking me. They're like, well, what if they'd all end at the same time? Well, they're not going to end at the same time. They're not going to start at the same time. And they say, well, Jimmy, it might have been me and you having this conversation. I don't remember if it's me, you, or me, somebody else. And but I say, And they say, well, what if somebody beats your score and you want to try to go beat them? You want to get it back. You want to beat them. I'm like, well, you better leave all you got the first time you run. You better just do it there, because even if it were close this year, and it may be, the times may be close. Richard's 3 hours behind the East Coast. So, that is doable. Like the East Coast guys could stay to 8 o'clock if Richard was to quit at 5,
Right.
But there's going to come time where Africa gets involved. Europe can do it. Trinidad, and there's time. Well, Trinidad's not much time difference, but so you guys would be having to do it at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's so I fully expect that later we will probably have finals. Like it'll be a finals weekend. So you won't have the opportunity to come back and beat it. So if you just was sandbagging or didn't give it all you had, that's just going to be bad on you.
I mean, I learned a long time ago because I was competing one year it was in Midwest SPL. I had put up a pretty decent ran, but I sandbagged a little bit. And I knew for a fact I could take that class. And I was like at the top of the class. But by me being dumb, I sandbagged and left it off a little bit. And I had somebody come in and beat me. Well, I had to go in there, and with Midwest SPL, they run brackets. So you have to go back to back to back to back. And then I had to try to fight my way back up. Well, in the process of me fighting my way back up, I blew my speaker and wound up only taking third place.
Right.
So I'm just going to tell you from a personal experience, when it comes, you can sand all year long you want to and have fun all year long, do what you want to do. But when it comes to finals and when it comes to your run, don't sandbag. Send that shit. Just like Jeremy said, you had finals, send that shit, Don't sandbag. I'm being dead serious, and I know this because I've hurt myself by doing it.
You would have to feel stupid knowing you sandbag a little bit and somebody come up 10 hours later and beat you by a tenth of decimal, right?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. We do have lists. Each judge has ability to get it for you also. We'll combine we'll make a list for everybody coming up soon. So that the judges ain't. So we'll make a list for you guys. It'll take some time, but we'll do it. We just don't have a website, a database that really does it for us. So we have to manually do it with a spreadsheet.
Jamie was there. He seen me do it. He seen it happen. I fucked up. I made a mistake, and I lost because of it.
Dang, yeah, that hurts, man.
Oh, it did. It hurt bad because instead of taking first place, I took third place. Because it was my own stupidity, dead serious. What else to say, but it was my own stupidity. So,
yes, we do. It's been set for a year. It's always the first weekend in October. I think it's the 5th this year. Is that right, Jimmy?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, Tim Jones knows exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
That was a year. That was another year. Me and Chris Box have, we battled probably 6-7 times. He always kicks my ass, but we always have fun doing it though. So it's fun.
Dang.
Yeah, he's just got a little bit more and a little bit more pocket than I do.
Right. But he couldn't do it this year because you got that Tahoe.
Yeah, he could because I'm not going to run it in the lane. So
yeah.
Especially right now, I broke down in the damn driveway. I still got to figure out what's going on with it.
Yeah, that's right.
I was driving.
So, what else? Is there anything else new going on that we know of with Base Wars? Can you think of anything?
Besides, our Africa judge is really kicking butt over there. That's amazing.
They're doing a good job, man.
Crazy over there. I mean, it is badass. And I hope you guys got to catch that Africa show. And you got to remember, the time difference is huge with them.
Yeah.
So they're going to be coming on like in the middle of the day. So if you guys want, you might have to go back and watch it some other time or whatever. But just give them guys the light. They're going to be putting a show on.
Man, they're doing a lot. We had, well, right now, Jimmy, I'm looking at 24 viewers on this thing, right? And
yes, sir.
And today we were at 70 and 80 on that one. Isn't that crazy? First one ever.
That's badass. Hey, Chris, how are you, sir?
So Anything else new for Base Wars? Or is that all? Is that all we talked about?
I think that's everything. I believe it is.
Yeah.
I didn't actually write nothing down this time. I apologize. Yeah, I believe
so. I don't have graphics. I was trying to get those done. So quite honestly, I thought I downloaded a PNG image of a speaker, and it turned out to be the WebP image, which it won't import into this program. But so Resilient Sounds, they've come on pretty strong to help with finals awards. Dan Horner, DTX also. And I think we haven't heard from him, but I think JY Power is potentially going to do something. JY, XS, whoever. Travis. Okay, Travis is the one we talked to. But Resilient, man, they have sponsored Greg's show, but this show right behind me or there. They gave Brandon sponsorship for his regionals awards, right? So and they've agreed to help, like I said, with our finals. So thanks to them,
Okay,
appreciate that.
I'm going to throw a bone out there for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a location for finals for you guys here. So if anybody around me knows of a good location, a good area, or good something that I can have my finals at, I got to kind of keep it around here, Kansas, maybe the Missouri area, because of everybody else that has to travel and wants to travel.
Yeah, so, Dan Kern's house. His yard's big enough.
If anybody honestly knows of a whatever, please contact them and then contact me or help me out. Give me something. I'm kind of really looking
to have somewhere he can plug up to internet. That's pretty important.
Well, I mean, we'll figure that part out. Yeah. Well, and don't next dual Base Wars use access to buy it. That'd be kind of cool. Cool. Well, I know, and we haven't really got it set in finals 100%, but I believe I will be throwing a show at USAC finals this year.
Yeah, I need to reach out to her, find out about that.
So that's gonna be cool. I'm excited about that because
I hope we can get it done
myself. But
yeah, I'm not sure what the cost to us will be, but hopefully we can get it done.
We need to figure that out. Yeah, for sure. That'd be badass. Yeah, exactly, Jeremy. Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Right, that would be awesome. Yeah, we were talking about doing the finals together and having a Central Base Wars location there for finals, but the time frame just doesn't really add up.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yep, that's all right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it'd be kind of cool.
And that's me. It's my bad for not calling her. We talked about it. She offered some time ago, and me and you talked, and I was like,
for me, Billy.
And I need to call her. I'll call her tomorrow if I don't forget.
I'll send you a message to remind you. I don't know if I might have her phone number. I don't know. I'll have to reach out to her myself.
No, I got it. Yeah.
I want to do it. I think it'd be fun. I really would.
Yeah, me too. I'd definitely come to that.
Absolutely. A lot of them. Heck, and I'll pull my camper down there and she could just let me pull it inside the bay at nighttime. Right. I'll sleep inside.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Looks like this is our close this weekend, I think. No. But anyway, here's some. He must be replying to somebody else.
I have a couple pop-up shows down here. Thanks to my teammates, they've kind of secured some last-minute shows for you guys that are missing points or missing shows. So just keep an eye out the next couple weeks. Like this Sunday, I have a pop-up show out at my son-in-law's work. But you won't be able to demo at this one, unfortunately. I apologize. But you can come out, do your run, get your points, and then go shut your car off and hang out with everybody else. This will be one of the very few places that we can't demo, guys. Seriously. The cops are not going to play, and they will shut us down. They already know we're going to be there, and they're going to tolerate us. But we can't be playing music all day. We just come up, do our run, and then shut it off. So.
Yeah, don't let that happen.
Absolutely. So, but, and then I got a couple weeks after that, I got another pop-up show coming up too as well. We'll see you this week. Christina, love you guys. Love you guys. But no, I mean, seriously, I'm trying to make sure that everybody gets the points in the shows that they need. I understand, but just remember, guys, the beginning of the year starts the day after finals. I have shows all year long. Next year, I'm not going to be able to have 4 and 5 shows a month. One, because, my grandbaby's getting bigger and I want to spend some time with her. And 2, because of my new job, I'm going to be on call. So I'm going to be limiting my shows next year where I'm going to be doing probably 2, maybe 3 shows a month at max. So one of them being a local show. So you guys got to keep that in mind too as well. So just make sure you get your points.
I'm looking at about 40 shows prior to until finals, assuming that they're all populated on Facebook. There's so probably 40 to 50 shows up until October.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
And we tapped just under 300 shows this year, I think.
Damn. How many more we need to break that? Come on, guys.
Yeah, we did a lot.
Boy, I'm telling you, we definitely. It's I don't know. It's blown up. I think it's amazing. And me and Billy's been kind of talking about some other things, and I don't know. What do you guys think about maybe having 2 finals? Not this year, obviously, but maybe next year or the year after. And we doing like a regional finals for your area, and then the people that win that, the top 3 can go to a bigger final and do like a huge, big final somewhere. I don't know.
Top 3 or top 5, something like that's an idea.
Top 5 or something, I don't know. It's just something we were kind of throwing out. See if it's something you guys want or want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's badass. Yeah, I do a lot of shows down here in my area with Midwest SPL and a couple of shows with Usaki as well too. So I think it's fun. Yeah. I think it's good for the community. Period.
Yeah. So listen. Let me plug somebody right quick because they have given us some stuff for another drawing, right? Yeah. So
Base Wars semifinals. Yeah, kind of something like that. Yeah.
Audio sellers.
Oh,
right.
Nice.
They gave us some of these. So we're going to give some of these away, right, in our drawing.
Yes, sir.
Right. They gave me a bunch. There's all different colors, right? We probably will break these, say, into 2, and do several giveaways. But when you get this, you'll also get a lanyard, right?
You have to keep me one of them lanyards aside.
Yep. You get a armband. Pretty cool, right? And a keychain.
Oh, that's badass. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate that, man. So y'all go check them out. I'll make some graphics for this later, but go check them out. Audio Sellers that ends with a Z. Audiosellers.com.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah. Next week, I was trying to get prepared, but I didn't this time. But next week we'll go to their website, look at it, and all that kind of stuff.
You guys look them up, give them some love.
This started this past weekend, so your entries start this past weekend, okay. Right? So if you ran a lane this past weekend, you're entered, and we'll probably run this for a month, 6 weeks, something like that. Not sure. Well, these we'll probably do them every couple of weeks. We'll do it we'll do one every week. Start next week. We'll do one. We'll give away 2 of these, right? So there's that. And then also, so Sundown has given us subwoofer, right? And here it is. And we'll make a graphic and be prepared also with with a website to go look at it and specs and all stuff. But here it is. It's their thin mount. I think it's a new thin mount. This is a 8. The 8s are not on the website because I went to look. but they have a 10 and a 12. But here's an 8.
That's pretty badass. Flip it around, show them the other side.
We have 2 of them. So we're giving away 2 of these. Or Sundown is giving away 2 of these, right? And it's a pretty beefy feeling little sub. It's pretty stout.
Be good like the extended cab boxes that go underneath the seat, the little low mountain boxes,
Yeah.
For it.
So and of course it's got these the push terminals, right? So it's easy to hook the speaker up. That's nice,
Very.
Yeah.
Like how they're both center located, they're not one on each side. It's kind of nice how it's all together as far as
yeah. Looks like a well-built sub.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
So anyway, we'll probably give these away 5 weeks from now, just because I'm not really prepared to do it in 4. So, yep. So these be given away, and we have 2 of them.
Membership is $25, Jeffrey.
Yep. Membership $25. Next year's going up to $30.
Oh no.
I'm fixing to spend $8,000 on that machine to make cards. So you'll get card.
Sure, and, give out cards.
I tell you what's cool about the card is as we have grown a little bigger, we're able to negotiate some help for you on a lot of the gate fees, let's say. So normal gate fees somewhere be $25, $30, $50, whatever. We've been able to negotiate if you've got a Base Wars member card, or if you're a Base Wars person, then it's $10 to get in or whatever, Now that won't happen everywhere, right? Just when we can do it for you, we will. So it's things like that it'll come in handy for you. Now, probably not going to make one every year. I'm going to make a card and you'll have it for several. You'll up it, probably is the way we're going to do it.
But you also got to remember, though, like Billy said, once you get that number, that's your number for life. Nobody else will ever have that number. Once he gives you 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, nobody else can have that number because it's going to go to 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6. It's going to keep going and progressively grow. But he hasn't broken up by the area codes. So, but still, once you get your member number, it's always going to stay the same. So, I mean, you really don't need a new card every year if you got your card.
That's right. There will come a time you'll just be able to scan that thing and enter into your Base Wars.
Yeah, I definitely say, definitely wait until next year, Jeffrey. I don't think that I don't know. I don't know your exact area to say that you're not going to have enough shows in time because I don't know what area you're in. Possibly you might have 5 shows, but at this point in time, I would kind of say
I'd say reach out to your local judge, whoever that is, and ask.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So when you scan it, Greg, but honestly, that will probably happen on the back end. So if it's not up to date, we'll know when you send the number in. Kind of putting the work back on me instead of you.
Please, guys, for the love of God, start remembering your member numbers. Write them on the sheet.
Yeah. So I think we're going to do something probably to make them a little easier, but just knowledge for you. The first, it's your zip code is the first 2 digits, right? And then after that, it's 0, 0, 0, 0, then 1. The second person in that zip code is 2 and 3, and it just counts up after that. So if you're in zip code 47285 and your member number is 470001, and you're the first person in that zip code that got a member number.
I tell them all the time, take a picture of it. Take a screenshot it. Keep it in your pictures. That way,
they're also public on the web, on the baseball site.
Well, y'all in my area get spoiled because if you don't know them, Mama looks them up for you. But eventually, she's gonna get tired of doing it for you guys. So you guys better start learning your member numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I still don't know. Well, I can't help you there, Craig. I mean, seriously, come on.
Right? I don't know Craig's either. I just know he's got a know all that's freaking loud. I do know that.
Yep.
Dang.
Well, she'd appreciate that, Trent. Thanks. Because, I thought about
This
that.
was
too as
a
well.
consideration.
Thought about that as well too. Yeah.
Surely was a consideration.
But I hate to say it, y'all can still do it yourself. There's plenty of people out there that made stickers. Go have your own made. Put it on your car.
Yeah, that's true.
Heck, get a hold of my daughter. I'm sure if you gave her a little bit of money, she'd make them for you. She has a Cricut machine. Heck, I mean, I'm sure if you gave Billy a little bit of money, maybe he can make it for you. I don't know. I'm sure you can figure it out.
I tell you what I'll do is maybe when I change the number, when I change the format of the number, maybe there would be a way that I could print. Probably not.
No, that'd be too much.
Yeah, probably not. One day we'll just have a website that when you walk up close to anything we do, it just knows who you are, that, whatever. It knows that, okay, this person, now let's just take it from their bank account without you knowing. We'll do all that stuff, oh, he's got 415s in his car. We can tell from the magnet density and or intensity, and it knows to put you in what class. We're getting there.
Just gauge your car,
right?
Okay, he has 415s on 4,000 watts.
Right.
Absolutely.
Oh wait, that decal says 6,000 watts, but it's really 26,000 watts. Oh, okay. We know, we got you. Yeah.
No, I think it's on point. I think a lot of people are going to be happy with that world record things that we're bringing to the table.
I hope so.
And then I don't know, it's I'm excited. I'm kind of excited about some of the new things that are coming up for sure.
Yep.
Most definitely. Anything else you guys would like to talk to us about? Me and Billy try to stay open. We don't hide nothing from any of you guys, so you need to know.
Pretty much put it all out there, and we do this so you guys have access to us, so you don't have to not get answer.
Question:
world record in class, you run the multiple amps. Would you have to activate a multiplier on the term lab? Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Unless you want to do math in your head.
If you do, anytime you do a clamp class and they're running multiple amps, you should do a multiplier anyways.
Yeah.
I see somebody else ask about big shirts, and then I see Chris saying something about fat people shirts. They're wanting some big size shirts, Billy. I know a lot of people in my area are wanting them. I think there's some other people that seriously want. I don't know, Trenton. You'll have to get a hold of Dan O'Brien to see what's going on. Everybody's invited to come to finals. You guys could always come and watch and chill and hang out and root on people. And heck, you don't know, maybe give them a hand. They might need someone to push on their car, some extra body weight. You never know. But if you have enough shows and your memberships and all that, if you don't know, reach out to your local judge and figure it out.
Yeah. So, Jeremiah, we don't really have much going on. We're going to create some more classes for you extreme guys. But other than that, there may be a class or two disappear because it's not really getting used. But other than that, we're not really going to change anything. That's why we decided to go ahead with those world records.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. As of right now, everything's working. We had kind of a little hiccup with some of the extreme guys running in regular classes, and people wasn't a little too happy about that. So that's why Billy created the extreme classes for them.
So on this one right here, man, so if you added power or whatnot, or you got bumped, say you were in the stealth class and you say you ran in the stealth class and you were not supposed to be in the stealth class, but you did it 3 times, but then you were found out you're supposed to be in the one above it, then those stealth runs count, and you need to reach out to me or Dan O'Brien or your local judge, and let's get those moved to wherever you would need to be in finals. We don't do the number count to keep you guys from being at finals. We do it. Main thing we do it for is we want the camaraderie. We want you at the shows, So, but also there would be no difference is if you had the 3K, let's say, and you decided you want to do more and you put a bigger amp and you went up another class. That if we didn't allow that, then we're saying, hey man, you can't up your system all year, and we wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And so really and truly is if you change your system, we want you to have 2 shows with the setup that you're coming to finals. That's it. Yeah. Right. There you go. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can probably get into something then.
Absolutely. For sure.
Yeah. So, yeah. And as far as shirts go, man, I guess I need to come up with some. I got some downstairs I need to go print. I got the blanks. I've almost got a design. I'm just not very good at it.
I need some.
I did ask for help on here, but I didn't get a lot of help. So we still don't have a t-shirt design. I'll just go find me somebody that does good art and pay them to do one. But, oh well. Right.
I like that. I mean, come on, that's the whole reason we all compete. Nobody wants to get in a class and win a class because no one else is in there.
Yeah.
At least I don't.
Yeah. So I have about 500 gray t-shirts downstairs I need to go have printed. Except I got some kind of weird looking female shirts. Not tank top, but kind of tank top. I don't know what they are. I don't know if female clothes that good, but got some of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those gray shirts feel good, man. They're comfortable. I got several of them, and I wear them all the time because they're comfortable.
Hey, Bobby. How are you, sir? No, it's energy drink tonight, sir. C4.
Right. I wish I could find, those colorful ones like the judges wear. I got some of those. I got some of those that I bought.
A few of them.
And they're all big. They're all way too big. And I don't know where they did with them. I may have sold them at Slamology. Now think about it.
Yeah, I mean, they were the shirts that went the quickest up here, were the bigger sizes. I thought for sure I was going to have problems getting rid of them, but they actually went quicker than all the others. I kind of wish I had
some of the
myself.
Those black shirts. I still have some of those, the smaller sizes.
Yeah,
I like large. I have a lot of large, I think.
Yeah, I need like the extra large, the triple X, the double X.
And this is the honest facts. I'm not like all these other guys that sell a lot of stuff, And when I put those. When I buy those shirts, I put them on the shelf, and that money stays there for a long time. And I don't have money to just be sitting on the shelf, So that's why I don't. But also, I'm too cheap to just do 12 or 15 at a time. I'm gonna do hundreds, or I ain't doing it. I make it. Get a cheaper deal on the shirts, and just probably a user default here.
Absolutely, for sure.
Well, all right, sir. I think we went over everything. Let's go look at the event since I got them right up here. So guess what we have, Jimmy?
What's that?
This is in your area.
Yes, sir.
The Texas Truck Invasion this weekend in Texas. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We got Ardmore, Alabama.
Okay.
Bluegrass Jams in Kentucky. I think Pop-Tart, is that going on? We got your show, a pop-up show in Leawood, Kansas.
Kansas, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. We have Stokes Family Benefit also in Texas. That's, I guess, Melissa getting back on horse. That's 2 shows in one weekend.
Okay. Yeah.
And then next weekend we got the Smoky Mountain Jammin', and that's the show that's got the flyer right behind me. Looks
sir.
like we have that twice on our events list, but it's a 2-day show. I was going to try to do a team event, but I didn't get off my butt quick enough, and I don't think I could come up with a nice award or teams by then.
Right.
So probably won't do it. And then that's next weekend. Yeah. So that's all for this weekend. But we have quite a few shows before finals. I'm looking at probably about 40 of them before finals.
Absolutely. I know I got shows coming up like crazy, right and left every weekend. Damn near, it seems like.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Huh.
All right, sir. Want to send us home? I'm hungry.
I sure can do that. Like to say thank you, ladies and
We'll
gentlemen.
talk to you guys next week.
Peace.